right, this video is to demonstrate the WeServe app, the SVSU volunteer app. Helps students to volunteer for different events in our community, and I'm going to show how also organizations can use that same app to post events. Now, if organizations would rather use a website, the WeServe website, they could do that instead. That might be easier for them, but since I have the app interface done, I'm going to demonstrate that now. Both are going to achieve the same goals, that is the website and the app for organizations. You're going to be able to do three things. One, post upcoming events where you want volunteers. Two, track those posts to see how many volunteers you have signed up for those days. And then third, if you want to, you can text message directly those volunteers who have signed up, encourage them to bring gloves on the day of the event or something like that. All right, so here's what we would look like when we first turn on the app. And then we're going to, if we had a login, we could just use one, but in this case, it's the first time. We don't have one, so we'll have to create one now. Obviously, as an organization, you're going to want to choose this button, and you're going to put your organization name and description in. And then in order to create a password and username for the future, you'll use an email and a password. And then if you want, you could choose, a photograph or maybe your logo. We'll get that, in there potentially. I'm thinking of some kind of animal shelter right now. So here we have pause for a cause. And down here we have three options. Again, related to the three goals. The first one, we could add an event. So we need to put in the details such as the name of the event, start day, end day, times, and event description and requirements. And then we could post that. In this case, we posted Every Dog Deserves a Home by our organization for this specific date and time and location. This is our home button. It would take us to what we have posted. In this case, since we just turned it on, we have one post only. We could go into it further, and by clicking on the arrow, we could see how many people signed up, etc. And then down here, if we wanted to, we could go to our messages to see, in theory, here's our volunteers who have signed up and thus have the ability to reach out to us, and we could communicate with them. We could go back and forth if they have any specific questions, etc. And then one feature we've added just to make everything a little more secure. We've added the feature so that you could post inappropriate conversations if you think something's going the wrong direction. It could be flagged, and you could flag it as inappropriate, and you could say, "Are you sure?" And then you can say, "Yes," and "Okay," and then you just go back to your overall messages. So one thing I should point out, there is a overseer of the whole app, both the volunteer student side and the organization side, and that would be run through the website. So if anything ever was tagged as inappropriate or something like that, the administrator would review that, look over that, and be alert to all those things. And also with the same thing in mind, every time you will post, it will be approved by that administrator. That way we can protect SVSU, we can protect the organizations, and we can protect the students all at the same time, and thus make sure that everything's running smoothly. Okay, I hope that's a good overview of what the WeServe app would look like. Thank you for your time.